get drunk.
Oh,
You be ashamed of yourself.
Officer,
I'm gonna
officer,
think about this later.
officer. Listen, no.
Please get back in the car.
Listen to what I've got to say. He's not drunk.
I've made a terrible mistake. I do this sometimes. I get a little
It's the adrenaline.
Well, actually, it arouses me.
Sexual.
I've made a terrible mistake.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Please, I do this sometimes. I get a little
It's the adrenaline.
Well,
Did you eat something?
actually, it arouses me.
Sexual.
I've made a terrible mistake.
That was awesome.
Actually, it arouses me. I've made a terrible mistake.
I'm creating my Wix site. You think you already have a stunning website? That's cool. You're welcome to skip, or...
Recently in the free software series, I showed you OBS Studio, which is a free and open source screen recorder for Windows, Mac, and Linux. In the comments of that video, many of you asked for me to do a tutorial. In this beginner's guide, I will show you how to set up and use OBS Studio. Coming up next on Tech Gumbo. To get OBS Studio onto your computer, go to their website, which is obsproject.com. There'll be a link in the description of this video. You'll see on this page that you have options for Windows 7 Plus, macOS 10.10 Plus, and Linux. The Windows and Mac downloads are standard installer packages. If you select the Linux link, it will open up a new page with the install directions. Once you have OBS installed, open up the program. Since this is a beginner's guide, I'll go at a slower pace and keep this simple to get you started with using OBS Studio. This is now my preferred screen capture program, so I'll also go over the settings that I use to record my screen. Now that you have OBS opened, if this is your first time using this software, the screen capture area within this window should be black. First, you will need to set up a source. So go down to the sources box, select the plus sign. You will have several choices. I'll go over the two that are used most often. If you plan to record your screen with the files saved to your computer so you can edit them later on, select Display Capture. I already have a Display Capture set up, so this one is automatically named Display Capture 2. You can rename it if you want. Make sure that Make Source Visible is checked, then select OK. Click on the Display button to select the monitor you would like to record. If you have a single monitor, you should only have one option here. If you run a multiple monitor setup, select your monitor. If you want your mouse cursor to be captured when OBS records, make sure that Capture Cursor is checked. When done, select OK. Let's go back to the sources box and select the plus sign again. If you plan to record the video games that you play, select Game Capture. Just like before, you can change the name and make sure Make Source Visible is checked. Select OK. You can just leave everything here on the defaults and select OK again. If you want to change the source settings, select the source, then select the settings icon. Here you can change the display. To delete a source, select it, then select the minus sign. It'll ask you if you're sure you want to remove Display Capture 2. Select yes. And now it's gone. The up-down arrows change the priority of the sources. Make sure the source you currently want to use is at the top of the list. In addition to recording your display, OBS